Hey battle buddies and healthy heroes, my name is Susie, just an enthusiastic nerd bringing you LARP and fitness content, and today I am very excited to share my first ever personal plot, a mod that was written just for me, for my character Ukzwe Nikhujo. So first things first, thank you so much to the plot staff, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of the context of the story. The reason Nikhujo is going through so much drama right now is because of this artifact sword, Goldclaw. Goldclaw has a bit of a history, which before I started wielding it, I didn't even know anything about. Goldclaw comes from a land known as Caldaria. It's a campaign that's no longer active right now, but originally one of the nobles there was a Gorbe, a wilderkin, a big cat person just like Nikhujo is. He was a cougar. His name was Paladin Sir Bayless, and he was a member of the Order of the Golden Flame, and only the Caldarian paladins could be trusted with this artifact sword. It was forged by Heresy, who is a human, and he made it for his liege. Heresy was knighted under Sir Bayless and gave him this sword that Sir Bayless then enchanted to add all of these cool effects onto. It was like a permanent stake of woe that could be used multiple times against vampires, so it was ridiculously powerful. When the mists closed off to Caldaria, the sword was in Heresy's possession, but the enchantment on it made it only able to be used by Gorbe, by felinoid wilderkin. It just so happens, in 2019, my Cheetah-kin character got married to Heresy, and he handed this sword down to her. Sir Bayless, as a paladin of Caldaria, is an NPC. So he is completely plot controlled. They write story for him, they can write story around him. Handing this sword off to a PC is wild, and I did not realize how wild it was. Even though they changed the effects of the enchantment on it to make it not quite as powerful as a permanent stake of woe, it still gives me like some healing abilities and some monster slayer abilities. What I found out this event is that this sword is powered by the spirits of those it slays. Once she started wielding it and using that monster slaying ability, she was apparently siphoning the power of the spirits of everything she killed into the sword. So that was news for her, and it was kind of culturally offensive because she was receiving this empowering aid that she wasn't directly asking for. And so she was very adamantly very determined to prove herself, which is exactly what the spirit popping out of the sword was asking her to do. I really loved this fight because she used her claws. They are two short swords. The red tape on them means they are claws. So she was back to basics, back to her brutal, fierce self, using her own bare hands to prove herself against this spirit. And the speed with which you can fight when you are dual short and matching someone is really fun to do, really fun to watch. So I hope you enjoy. If you stick around to the end, I will show you some bloopers of some out-of-game holds and mechanics that were explained about the circle of power they were in and some silly things that happened. So thank you again to Brian and Albert for NPCing and for JP for spearheading this personal plot for my character. You understand that I don't receive help as an offering, I receive help as a request. Right? That's important to me for my honor. I do not want to use help that I have not sought out myself. So, my ignorance and dishonorable behavior, I appreciate being brought to my attention. And I will prove myself, and I will directly ask for your help if it is discerned my worthiness and your cooperation. I want it to be directly known. Is that understood?
If you confess me.
Yep.
And you have my help?
Yes.
Among those I am.
Okay.
With the agreement that you will let us go, eventually, the rest.
I will perform a Fevbos Dead for Goldclaw to allow you into the endless hunt. If you participate with me in the hunts of my life, you will receive a Fevbos Dead.
And if I win, if I best you, if I prove that at least I am better than you, you'll let us go. No, not us. The ones you killed. the things that is killed before you were the wielder, that's
not mine to speak on. That's not my dishonor.
Correct. Okay.
So the ones that I have killed, if I do not vest you, are released from Goldclaw?
Those who I keep.
That sounds fair. I acknowledge that the actions I were taking for receiving help unrequested are dishonorable, and this will right that. Are you prepared?
I am in agreement. Are you?
Yes.
If this is to be done, then let it be done. The sword melts into a golden circle around you. Any reason for the sword to continue?
Nope.
3, 2, 1, lay on.
10 normal.
10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal. 10 normal.
10 normal.
10 normal. 10 normal. Got it, got it. 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal.
10 normal.
Got it.
10 normal.
100 normal? Yes. Pop out. 10 normal.
10 normal. 10 normal.
Got it.
10 normal.
10 normal.
10 normal.
10 normal.
Got it. 10 normal.
10 normal.
10 normal. 10 normal.
Got it.
10 normal.
Got it. 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal. 10 normal.
100 normal.
Made. 100 normal.
Yes. 10 normal. 10 normal. 10 normal. 10 normal. 10 normal.
Got it.
10 normal.
Got it.
10 normal. 10 normal. 10 normal.
Evade. 100 normal.
Evade 100
Step
normal.
out of circle. Be careful.
100 normal.
Circle.
10 normal.
Weapon strike 10 normal.
Circle.
Evade 100 normal.
Parry. Weapon strike 10 normal.
Evade 100 normal.
Parry. Weapon strike 10 normal.
Evade. Miss, did I bump the circle?
Yeah, it's fine.
You bonked it. 10 normal. 10 normal.
10 normal, 10 normal. 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal.
Dodge, dodge.
10 normal.
Weapon strike 10 normal. Weapon strike 10
Dodge.
normal.
100 normal.
Dodge. Weapon strike 10 normal.
Miss, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal. 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal, 10 normal. I push you over. I dig in. Do you have any sort of heart?
Albert.
I lick whatever was on the sword off. If there was like a spirit ooze.
I stand back up. We will help you.
It's well fought. From my part, whatever amount of spirit can be consumed, I have done so to accept the help that I have sought directly.
I'll make sure that the others hear that you are worth.
I am willing
helping.
to test against anyone who needs to test
I'll
on me.
let them know that.
For the ones that
Because
I
you
have
may
killed.
have to convince them.
I accept it. I had an ignorant act of dishonor, and I will rectify that.
You will be hearing from us soon then.
Good. Find me anywhere.
Can I go back? I enter the sword 1, I enter the sword 2, I enter the sword 3.
The sword melts into a golden circle around you. For purposes of the encounter, You're floating inside. This is a circle of power. You are pushed out of it and do not have the option to choose it.
Ah, mother.
You made that on purpose?
Of course! That, what? I choose it is not beta. But, no, that was the intent.
Okay.
Yes. You're in a circle.
Sorry.
Yep, it's fine. Okay, come here.
Oh, you're gonna do your beta 100 on me?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Limit to normal. Limit strike 10 normal. Circle.
Of 800 normal.
Parry, limit strike 10 normal.
Of 800 normal.
Parry, limit strike 10 normal.
Of 8.
Try that last one with the you know that parry.
Yeah. Can I have a card calculation out game real quick? Did you track how many evades I just threw?
3.
Because I think I have 4 assassinates gone. Was what I was calculating.
Limit strike 10 normal.
Nice. Did I bump the circle?
Yeah, it's fine. The circle seems malleable. If you press into it, it's not like a hard wall. It's
Yeah.
like you press in
I
and
trampolined
like
off of that
cellophane,
sucker.
it pushes you back.
All right. Any sort of organs in there?
No.
Can I hold any sort of fleshy thing of the like spirit? Is there anything I can put in my mouth?
Sure. As you pull, what you feel as a heart inside of that spirit, out of it, the golden circle around you dissipates, and what you are pulling out of it is actually the sword. You want to eat a sword? You can eat a sword.